And can you guess what happened after that? I am living in that reality now. I thought it is very difficult for me to break that wall between me and my dad. One day I applied this method to heal or to transform the relationship between my dad and me. You know how difficult it is to believe because it's my childhood experience. Hello, all my beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here. Can you believe it's already February 2025? Are you still wondering where to start and how to set your goals for 2025? If so, you are in the right place. And I have something very special for you. So today I'm going to share a very powerful and interesting method to help you to attract multiple wishes before the year ends. Are you excited? If you find difficult to make a vision board for any reason, don't worry. This is the best. This is a great alternative. I was inspired by Bob Proctor. Probably you heard about him. I'm a huge fan of him, a well-known Canadian author, and he was also a business owner. I really love his ideas and thoughts about how our subconscious mind is working, and that is how we got connected, especially about how our subconscious mind is working. That's really inspired me. He shared this technique specifically for attracting specific relationship or specific person into life, but I have applied the same method for my other wishes, and trust me, it's worked like magic. So today I will explain how to attract the best version of your 2025 using this simple and convenient method. But before explaining it, let me tell one of my personal experience using this method. I used this method to transform my relationship with my dad. Can you believe it? Yes, I did it. What happened is my dad is a person, he has unconditional love for us, but he never expressed his love, his affection, especially towards us, me and my brother. So what happened was that my brother and I were always scared of our dad because we thought he was very unapproachable and rude. He was also very strict with us. So we never asked him anything directly. Everything had to go through our mom. She was the only person who received even a little bit of affection from him, at least from what we could see in our childhood. I never experienced a hug from my dad as a child, but I did have many moments that showed his unconditional love. After my graduation, I left my home for my higher studies. In this gap, something happened between my brother and my dad. My brother and my dad become like a friends, and I have no clue how it happened. How it can work like that. I was so surprised and I was so happy to see that their bond. My bro can't tell anything to my dad. They literally became like friends. They fight, they talk, they spend time together. My brother touched my dad. How that is possible? Because he also had the same experience like I did, right? But I never asked my brother, but I was so happy to see their bond. My dad is smiling, laughing. My bro is literally making fun of my dad in front of him, and he's smiling, he's laughing. After seeing this change, I also tried to touch my dad. I also tried to talk to my dad, but it was not happening. I can see a strong boundary, a strong wall between me and my dad. In my family, everybody used to tell that my dad loves me more than anyone. But I couldn't do anything to break that wall. I also craved for that bond. Anyway, I couldn't do that because it was so difficult for me to express. It was so difficult for me to break that wall. Years passed. I thought it is very difficult for me to break that wall between me and my dad. So it was so difficult for me even to try. So what happened is one day I applied this method to heal or to transform the relationship between my dad and me. And I wrote the qualities or the changes that I'm expecting from my dad. I really desire from my dad. Like, he's very expressive towards me and I can touch my dad. My dad is like my friend. I share everything with my dad. My dad understands me. My dad is so expressive towards me. He's so affectionate and he's expressing his affection. I wrote everything that I want from my dad. You know how difficult it is to believe because it's my childhood experience. People who has gone through the same situation can really relate it, right? It's not that easy to break that wall, especially we have that experience for years and years and years, right? That was our first experience, especially from our parents is always our first experience. It's really matter how or what we are getting from our parents, right? So it was super difficult for me to believe. And can you guess what happened after that? I am living in that reality now. That is my reality right now. I can hug my dad, I can kiss my dad, I can express he's more talkative now towards me, and I can share everything. Like one of my challenging situation in my life, my dad is the one who gave the support. My dad supported me like a friend, like a dad. That I never added that in my vision or in my desire, but that's like a bonus or a surprise add-on from the universe, from the divine. And I'm so grateful the bond I have created with my dad today, and I'm literally living that reality. We know that this is very emotional part, right? So probably in this kind of situation it's very hard for people to believe that we can change situation or we can change people, right? It's very difficult to believe, but if this happen, we can do anything in our life. You can attract anything into your life, but be clear and your intention should be clear. Let's see how to create the best version of your 2025. First, be very clear about what you want in 2025, whether it's a job, money, family, or a relationship, anything. Make sure your intentions are genuine and pure. Write down all your desires, but be clear about what you truly want. Also, identify the best action you can take right now to move towards those desires. Remember, without action, your desires can't move. Now, take a piece of paper or a journal and draw a circle. Inside the circle, beautifully write 2025. Then around the circle, list your desires one by one. You can do this in your journal or a paper and place it somewhere visible, like on your wall, wherever it is most convenient for you to see regularly. So hope this video really helped you. If you have multiple wishes, if you want the best version of your 2025, do this right now.